It's time. Hi guys, welcome back. Preferred stock. I was going through my videos, reading the comments and realized I mentioned preferred stock a lot in my videos. And I've yet to fucking talk about it. I don't know why. I just, like I said, I got so many of them. Like I said, and I try to do as many clones as I can. Because I like to do clones, because they're fun. But, yeah, like I said, I was going through and I just... I mentioned it in almost every fucking video, or every other video anyway, and I've yet to review it. And I don't even know if I'm going to review it. I'm definitely going to give you the notes and what I smell, but I mean, I love it. There's the end of review. Love it. No, but seriously though, it's up there as one of my favorites. The scent is very nice, but not scent-wise. It's not one of my favorite. I don't even know if it would crack my top 10, to tell you the truth. Top 15, probably. Definitely top 20. Scent-wise, but nostalgia-wise, man, it's... cracks the top 5. Easy. Top 3, maybe. Maybe even top 2. Definitely not 1. We are, if you watched my video before on Chaps, you know what my number 1 is. But nostalgia-wise... yeah, and I'll give you the notes and all that jazz, but it's preferred stock. But I do it anyway because people like it. They say it was made in 90. Christ, I thought it came out a good 2 years before that at least. But I mean, I guess I'm wrong. But maybe because I was barely a teenager. I don't think I was a teenager, actually. I was still 12, 11 or 12. No, I was 12, going on 13, because it was junior high. And, yeah, so I guess that's right. Just seems earlier than that, I don't know why. Funny how time does that, eh? Anyway, 1990. They classify it as aromatic, woody, fresh, spicy, leather, amber, and earthy. Top notes are citrus, lavender, and cypress. Mid is nutmeg, fir resin, clary sage, and the base is vetiver, sandalwood, leather, musk, amber, patchouli. Keep that patchouli in mind, please. Yeah, man, here's a little bottle. Like, I could get some more. That's all I got left. Luckily, it ain't expensive, but it's one of them ones that just, there's always something else to buy. But I'm definitely getting a bottle of this, hopefully this week. I'm going to try to go online and see if I can't find a early 90s bottle of it. Not because I'm big on reformulations, it's just nostalgia. That's all. I want one that I had when I was a kid. Yeah. Where do I begin? Not too many people are talking about it. They don't talk about it. Seems to be lost in the shuffle for Cody. It seems to sell good because they still sell it and it sells out every year everywhere I look. So, but it seems to be one that Cody doesn't talk about a lot. Not Cody talks about a lot of their fragrances anymore, but it's lost in the shuffle with the Stetson, and Gravity's another one I'm going to talk about. I mentioned that a few times too. I'm going to do that next, I think. Or soon, anyway. Fucking love Gravity. But yeah, just Joe Van Musk and Stetson and this is Cody. They tend to be the two they still go to. Which is fine. I like them both. Well, Stetson I don't really like, but Joe Van Musk I like. Coffee. first thing I gotta say about it is it's fucking unique. This smell is unique. I'm gonna waste a spray of this. I don't want to, but I'm going to. This is a mid-90s bottle. Whew. Whew. Fuck, I love that. Whew, citrus and spices right off the top. You know. Whew, lavender. It's got some powdery vibe to it, that's for sure. You definitely smell that fir. Like I said, it's just a nice cologne. It's a nice cologne. Came out at the tail end. It's kind of a, how do I say it? An amalgamation is a good word. Of those 80s powerhouses and 90s more mellow, citrusy kind of vibe. It's really an amalgamation, whatever the word is, amalgamation, shit, of them two, really. Because it is powerful. It's a powerhouse. It's heavy, it's dark, mysterious. I mean, it's but at the same time, with the citrus and the sage and the amber and the lavender, it really gives off a lighter vibe than a lot think, like a Chakar Noir, but a sport variant, if that makes sense. A fresher, sportier variant of Chakar Noir. That's a good way to describe it, I guess. It's an amalgamation of the 80s powerhouse with the start of that 90s fresh, vibrant type, citrusy, musky type thing they had going on for a while. It's just unique. You don't smell too much like it nowadays. You didn't smell too much like it back in the day either. Really, it was his own, and it's got a sweet vibe too, right? The nutmeg and the amber and the patchouli and stuff give it that sweet vibe, an earthy vibe, with the vetiver again and the patchouli and the musk and the leather. It's like it doesn't know what it wants to be. Do I want to be a fresh, spicy scent? Do I want to be dark, mysterious, heavy, manly, powerhouse scent? And they combine, man, and they combine really well. Yeah, but I said keep patchouli in mind, man, because patchouli towards the end of this, you get about an hour and a half, 2 hours into it, and you can smell the patchouli. Now, patchouli can be overwhelming, fucking smell like a fucking pot-smoking hippie. No. You smell the patchouli, but it's mixed so well with that musk and that leather and the amber and the spices that it's the dominant note, but it's not overly dominant in the dry down. It mixes well with the other notes. Just a nice scent. Like I said, and I want to just talk about it for a bit. There's your review. Scent-wise, 3 out of 5. Yes. Nostalgia for me is fucking 4.5 out of 5. Easy. Longevity, sorry I didn't give you longevity. Lasts a good long time, especially when you combine it with the aftershave balm. You put that on and then you put a spray or two, put this on. Good 8 hours, 9 hours. Without the balm, only get about 5 hours out of it. But those are the first 4.5 of those 5 hours. You smell incredible, and you project for a good hour and a half, 2 hours out of it. You kind of always project until that last half hour. This seems to be a scent that projects pretty good for almost the whole life of it. And then the last half hour, 40 minutes, it just, boom, becomes a skin scent and then goes. Which is fine. I mean, it's cheap and smells good. Yeah, but on clothes it lasts. The patchouli, like I said, the heavy notes, the patchouli, the leather, the sandalwood, the musk, and on your clothes, it really lasts a couple hours longer than it does on skin. At least my skin. You may get way more out of it. I've read a lot of people do, heard a lot of people say they do, but I only get about 4.5, 5 hours on skin. Combined with this, though, I get, like I said, 7.5, 8 hours. Easy. So, let's get to the reason why it's nostalgic for me. This is probably going to be a long video. So, turn it off now. You got your review. If you want to hear me ramble for another 5, 10, 15 minutes, I don't know how long, keep watching. Pop some popcorn. Put it on pause. Get yourself a smoke and a coffee. As you all know, I've said before, we weren't poor, but we weren't rich. We went through a stage of poor, everybody does, but we weren't poor, we weren't rich. Just, you know, $100 bottle of colognes just weren't in the budget. And that was fine because I got stuff like this. This is one of the first ones my parents got me. Grade 8, 13. Yes, grade 8, 13, junior high. And for a lot of young boys around that time, and teenagers and young adult men, this was the scent. This was their signature scent. This is what they wore. It was relatively cheap. You could get it at 20 different stores. Great marketing on that. Getting it in every you went to every drugstore, every department store, Walmart, Target, here in Canada, Zellers, Sears, all the fucking pharmacies, Shoppers, Jean Coutu, fucking Guardian, all of them. You could go to corner stores and get this shit. I mean, everywhere was selling it. Great marketing on Cody's fucking part. Because you throw it and you didn't overprice it. He said it was 10 or 15 bucks, I think. 10 to 15, depending on where you got it, I guess. But even a little more in the corner stores. I never bought them there, so. But, yeah, everywhere. So everybody had a bottle of this. Everybody wore the fuck out of this. Almost to the point, stickingly sweet. You'd walk in a junior high or high school fucking hallway, and all you'd smell for a couple years after this was released was this shit. Whew. And I loved it. Every minute of it. Oh my God. It's so unique. That's one of the reasons it's nostalgic for me. You know, another reason is, as I talked about my cousin and the Chaps review. I don't even know if it was a review, it was more just a nostalgic talk, but same kind of reason. This kind of reminds me of that. Not so much him. Well, him, but I mean that time of life, that time in life. 12, 13, 14 years old, and, you know, and a day would last fucking, you know, you'd spend a week in one day, you know what I mean? Like, just, you'd get home after school, and by the time you did your homework and had a bite to eat, you know, it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And especially the spring would come and summer. Days would be long. Fuck, you get off to school, like I said, you'd be done everything by about 4:30, 5 o'clock. And you'd only have 3 or 4 hours, man, before you had to go home and go in and get washed up and go to bed and get ready to go to school and do it all again the next day. But those 3 or 4 hours, man, I don't know if it's that you did so much or if everything was so new that it seemed like you did so much. You know what I mean? Like just sitting on a fucking, I mean, we used to just sit on the school steps and you know, sorry mom, smoke cigarettes and just talk and hang out and goof around and Jesus, man. Do that for a couple hours, but in your mind, man, your mind's eye, whatever, it felt like an eternity in a good way, you know, just, man, I miss those times, man. Nowadays we're all grown up and cynical and time is, you know, it either drags or it goes too fast. You know, if you're at work, it's like, holy fuck, hurry the fuck up and get this day over with. And if you're not at work, you know, you get the weekend off or whatever, and the weekend comes and goes just like that, and you ain't done anything. You know, maybe we should all go out and just hang out like we used to, man, but we're just so busy. I get it. You know, come the weekend, I've got this and that and this and that to do, and, you know, the wife wants to do this, and fucking somebody wants me to build them that and do this, and it's like, holy fuck. You know, you barely get time to chill anymore. Maybe that's why a lot of people drink. I don't know, I don't drink for the most part. I mean, I'll have a drink here and there, a couple of drinks, but maybe that's why they drink, man, just to fucking get away from the world for a while, man. Oh, I don't mean to be a downer. Because I ain't downing, man, because I was just talking about them times are so etched in a young man's fucking mind. And those times, I believe, everybody talks about the person you're going to become. I believe those times really define you when you get older, who you're going to be. You don't even know it. Are you going to be, you know, at that time, or if you're an outgoing, sportsy kind of guy like I was, and you're probably going to be a funny, outgoing adult, you know, or if you're a shut-in, and I don't use the word shut-in, I don't mean it that way, like you're a shut-in, but I mean, if you're a loner or an individual, then you're probably going to be that way when you get older. Not always, but it's just, and I think that's the start, at least. Maybe it doesn't really define who you become, but it sets you on your path. You can change it, of course, but it sets you on that path. Like, you are going to become this person. And I just love those times, man. You know, and just going for a walk. How many times you go for a walk? Now we go for a walk and we do it for exercise, which is good, but you know, how many times you just go for a walk to enjoy the surroundings or your company that you're with? We would walk. You know, now I don't like to walk 10 minutes to the store. It's like, but we would fucking put on our fucking shoes, man, and we would walk half hour, 40 minutes one way to hang out with somebody for 10 or 15 minutes and walk back and think nothing of it. Man, because we didn't have a car, because we were 15, the oldest. But, yeah. Good fucking times, man. So that's another reason it's nostalgic for me. It just reminds me of those times and noticing girls. And why you're wearing cologne? Because you're trying to smell good. Because boys stink. If they don't wear some deodorant and cologne, you fucking stink. Sorry, take a shower, put some fucking aftershave on and some spit stick. Kind of sad now too, because I was talking to a couple younger people I work with. They're just students in high school, and they're not allowed to wear anything. They wear deodorant. It's you know, it's got to be fucking Oh, it's got to be orderless. We can't have any orders. I might offend somebody. Fuck you people who get offended. The fuck is wrong with you? When did the fucking pussies start ruling the world, man? Get offended. That smell is I'm allergic. Nobody is fucking allergic to perfume. It may fucking annoy you, make you sniffle, give you some sneezes. Ain't nobody. Somebody says, no, I'm allergic. It'll kill me. Good, then die. The world get fucking rid of you. And fucking smell is that bad to you, man. You got some bad news for you. Fucking go outside and breathe the air. Fuck, I shouldn't have said die. That's wrong. Just strike that, rewind it. But I mean, seriously though, like fucking, oh no, it chokes me up, my fucking airways. Go outside and breathe that fucking air. And most people who complain about it are the same people who complain about fucking smokes. People smoking. Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible. As you're driving your fucking gas guzzling 2 fucking kilometers a fucking gallon fucking SUV truck fucking car to go to a fucking store to buy something you don't need anyway. And you're complaining about somebody standing 12 feet away from you having a fucking smoke. Fuck you. Sorry, I didn't mean to go on a rant there, but that shit pisses me off. Anyway, yeah, but they're not allowed to wear anything. You know, most of them still wear deodorant, but the school says, no, you've got to wear fucking, you've got to use fucking fragrance-free soap when you shower and wear fragrance-free fucking deodorant, fragrance-free shampoo, and fragrance-free laundry. Fuck that. Motherfucker, put on some cologne. Let them kick you out and then sue their ass because there's no law saying you can't wear this shit. That's just them fucking trying to fucking appease the fucking 0.001% of people who get offended. Fuck. Wear your colognes and perfumes and soaps and be proud. Taking it back. Anyway. Sorry, I didn't mean to I do get upset when I hear that shit. That shit just blows my fucking mind. A lot of stupid things blow my mind. Maybe I'll create some rant videos if you just want. Just let me know. They won't be about cologne. There's a lot of shit that just blows my mind the way people are nowadays. Holy fuck. What's wrong with people? Anyway. But the main reason... This is going to be a long fucking video. Try to speed it up a bit. The main reason it's nostalgic for me. This and this right here would have been 96-ish, 7-ish. These are the exact bottles. And even when these are empty, I'll never get rid of them. My nan bought me these for Christmas. And Nanny's still around, don't get me wrong. But, I mean, she's getting older. You know, ain't none of us going to live forever. We might think we are, but ain't none of us going to live forever. I don't even know if I'd fucking want to. I would get boring. Live a lot longer, just not forever. But yeah, man, Nanny got me these. You know, and this is, I think, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is the only cologne. Yeah, the only cologne that Nanny's ever got me. No, I'm wrong. She did get me a bottle of Hero aftershave. Way, I think I was like 10 or 11. I wasn't even really into it. I don't know why she got it for me. I probably asked for it because I tend to remember it being in an ad in a Lethal Weapon movie. So I probably just, ooh, Mel Gibson wears it and he's cool. I'm on it, you know. 10, 11 years old. Sorry. But yeah, this is the first one she got me that I appreciated and wanted. It was a great Christmas that year. It was a great Christmas every year. Like I said, even though we didn't have a whole lot of money, Mom and Dad and Nan always made Christmas fucking a huge ordeal. We got tons of presents and food and family and treats and shit. It was great. Still do to this year. I do it with, I mean, I don't have any kids, but I do it with my wife and our friends and family. Christmas is big. Sorry if I've offended anybody. Turn it off now. Fuck. But, yeah, guys, that's it. I don't, just, yeah, that's my review and my nostalgic rant and my pissed off rant. I'm not really pissed off. Don't understand it. I'm not pissed off. Anyway, guys, yeah, that's it. Peace, love, be good to each other.